Welcome to another episode of the Boss Show. Today we very proud to be the present the best entrepreneur regarding the real estate. Please introduce yourself.
So, hi, I'm Jeric Arboleda, and right now I'm 31 years old. And my practice on real estate is about on lots, renting out lots. So, technically, I have these properties that I can rent out. It would depend on the location. So, right now, my lots are located in Philippines.
Mhm. Can you tell our community about the specific area in the Philippines?
What specific area am I in, right?
Yeah.
So, I live in Cavite, and most of the lots that I have are in Cavite. Okay. So all in all, in total, if I'm going to add it. Sorry, I have to bring out the calculator here, okay?
Yes, no problem.
Okay. So all in all, in total, you measure your lots in meters, square meters, right? Or square feet? Not
Yes, square meter.
square meter. So we have at least 8.5 hectares of property in our family. So usually, it came from an agricultural lot. And what happened is our area got developed more and more. There's a lot of developments right now coming in, like small malls that are opening up. Starbucks is opening up right now, and a lot of fast food restaurants here in the Philippines are opening up here. Usually, they're having at least 3 branches in the same area. So, meaning we already have the market, and the market is already mature for them to come in.
That is very interesting. And then why you are interesting about the real estate? Because that is very difficult, right? You want to spend energy and time before the result come. And in another side for Filipino, they really good for call center, right? Really good for entertainment. Why you should this way? This way is not easy. It's very
Yeah, I understand. Well, that's a really interesting, comment about Filipinos are good in call center. But
yeah.
here's the thing. If I may be honest, usually most of the Filipinos don't know this, but people who owns the lot here are not Filipinos. Usually it's from other nationalities like Chinese or maybe any foreigner. So because they have their purchasing power, right? So other investors. Now, why did I get interested here? It's just a simple thing. I'm sure you know this. You're familiar with the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? With Robert Kiyosaki. So that's where I got my inspiration from. So even before, again, we inherited the lots. Those lots were procured, accumulated by my grandparents. And what happened is these lots weren't earning anything. So before, we were planting agricultural plants, trees in the area, and it doesn't have a sustainable income. So even before, after I graduated college, that was my dream of maximizing the income within our properties. So that's why I came to this. And yes, that's a really great observation, Tamsay, of seeing Filipinos not interested in real estate now. Still, I have a dream of making Filipinos be interested, especially helping us own our own land here in the Philippines, right? So if I can see this, seeing this in the future, that if I can or I am able to help Filipinos procure more lots and own what we have in our land, I think that will be a dream come true for me. You understand that?
Yes, that is really important. I can feel what inside you really, because I have the best moment in my life in Philippines, in Cebu, about 4 years. Many long story. I can see people there, how they live, how they live, and I understand when some of investor foreigner come to your place and try to purchase your lot. That is good good motivation. And what is your strategy that you can use for gain trust for your dream client?
So first of all, I just want to reiterate this because we are renting out lots, right? So I am renting out lots, and it's a limited, say, product. It's a limited product. So when I get to rent it out, maybe it lasts for 5 years, 10 years, or maybe longer. So if I can't, if I have already rented it out, I won't be able to rent out more because I don't have that lots of properties, right? So if ever, if maybe the question here that you're asking how I can increase trust, it will depend on the people who are listening here. Maybe with your YouTube channel, maybe with your, I don't know if you have a podcast about this. But here's the thing, I'm not seeing people who are listening with us are the ones who's going to like this, who's going to invest in my lots. Why? So meaning I'm not going to need their trust, because the people who needs these lots are the people who are usually goes there in the site itself, in the lot itself, because they're the ones who's going to see the opportunity. They're the ones who's going to see what can they build in the lots that I have, and not these people who are listening all around the Philippines. Okay, so maybe what if I'm still going to answer this strategy to increase the trust and increase my sale. The reason why I'm doing this TikTok, maybe in the future I'm going to do YouTube, it's about that dream that I was talking about. That dream of helping Filipinos learn about real estate, managing real estate. Is that clear? Now, when it comes to that, what is my strategy? I'm just putting it out there. I'm putting it out there so that common Filipinos will have that common knowledge when it comes to real estate. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, when we saw your channel on the TikTok, right? We saw you always use your local language to connect with your audience. Yes. I got your.
I understand. And right now, I'm really happy with how the comments are turning out, because when it becomes a community, I can pull out any questions that I can answer from them. So with the experiences that I have, that's good. It helps me communicate with them a lot more. So in that way, if ever, say, in the future, maybe I can offer a program in terms of handling real estate, handling rental properties. That way, maybe I can increase that trust and I can have sales within that program. I think I'll be doing that soon.
Mm-hmm. You know, the way you act is look like what my Shipo said. My Shipo is that lucky.
Okay.
It is our student is about high ticket process. One thing they said is about we need to select what customer we need to choose. Not
Yes.
everyone we need to take care. Someone is not okay, that's fine. Just keep them problem. We choose what we can provide. Who is the man? We focus 100%. I got your point. It's not about money. It's about the mentality of our dream client, our customer. We cannot take care everyone.
Agree. And when it comes to real estate, it's all about matching it. Matching what the lessee needs to what the lessor me, what I can offer. And same with anything, same with anything marketing. It's always all about matching.
Yes. You are really real man. I like it. And then, what is your goal from now, 1 year from now?
Okay.
After every country get the effect from the COVID-19, right? What is your goal after this?
Okay. So when COVID-19 came, when the pandemic came, I already had one rental property. Okay. So right now, should have had 4, but 2 of them failed. So right now, I'm operating two rental properties, but I'm on the negotiations in acquiring another lessee. So I think within this month, I'll have another lessee. Okay, so three lessees. All in all, the total area that is occupied right now is only around 1,750 square meters. Out of that 8.5 hectares, 85,000 square meters. Out of that 85,000 square meters, the only occupied part are only 1,750 square meters. So I still have a lot of lots to rent out. Okay, so within 1 year, my goal is to increase this so that in time I won't be handling this anymore. Because if there will come a time that I can set up a property manager wherein I won't be doing as much and create a system around this. I think that's one of my main goals for this coming year. Okay, another one of my goal is I want to build a business. But this is about real estate. Actually, I just had a deal earlier when we were communicating about setting this Zoom meeting up. Okay, so I had the deal, my first business sale or closing about real estate. I'll get into more details here when I launch the business itself. But for people who are listening, I hope you see this soon. It's a great type of business in terms of real estate. It's I forgot the name. It's a disruptive part in terms of real estate. Let me just pull in how do they call that? Okay. Are you familiar with gig economy businesses?
Just I heard it.
So gig economy businesses are those businesses that disrupt what's happening right now, right? And so they have Grab in Laos.
Yes.
So Grab is one part of a gig economy business.
Okay, I got your point.
Okay. So right now, I'm seeing something in the real estate business or in the real estate that I can build a gig economy business on. So
Well,
I had my first deal this morning and I got paid for my first client or sale with regards to real estate. I'll get it again when it comes to business. Of course, we're not going to tell our secrets yet, not unless it's already established, right? You get my point? So I can't tell it right now, not unless I'm openly marketing it. Okay, so within this 1 year, my second goal is to build this gig economy business on real estate. Is that clear?
that is really. I like it. I like it. You are amazing. That is game changing immediately. I can feel. I don't know, but in my place we have saying to talk with someone with the application company. They come from the constructor business, main road in Laos, right? And then when they become the something business like you, game is change. Game is change really.
What-
It's hard.
Can we say
Game is change mean now you do your job. It's just only yourself, right? But when you become the some platform like that, everything is change.
yes, I think so.
Income
Yes.
it change, customer it change, everything it change. It look like you go out from the playground.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
understand.
And
So yeah,
you first.
seeing this after establishing this business, because when it comes to the Philippines, I don't know in Laos, if the tax there is recorded properly, the tax, income returns, okay, income reports. Now here in the Philippines, it comes from the due diligence of maybe personal practice. Okay, so a person needs to handle their finances well. They need to report it within their own due diligence. We need to take responsibility. So the reason why I'm creating a business with regards to real estate, my second step for this coming year, is I need to have another source of income wherein banks can trust me, build my credibility with the banks, build relationships with the banks, and so that I can show a more established, more sustainable source of income, which is my next goal will be to procure more lots, procure more assets, and I think I'm going to focus on multi-family real estates.
Mm.
So you're familiar with multifamily real estate? Usually we call these apartments. So that's where I'm going at right now.
That is possible because I heard some bank like BPI, BDO, they okay with this.
Yes, but you need to have an income report. You need to have net worth when it comes to your assets, and you need to have maybe savings. You need to have lots of money in your bank account for them to finally trust you. And when it comes to that, again, that's what I'm building for my third step is for banks to fund me. Right.
Meaning is if someone want to be the residential, you can help them for financial problem, right?
Can you say that again?
I mean, if someone want to process the lot in the Philippines, if they are the Filipino or maybe some case is foreigner, right? You can help them to find solution about the financing when talk about with bank
Yes. So is this a question or is this a statement?
statement.
Okay, I understand. Yes, that's true. So again, for I don't know with other countries, but I think there is some leeway with that. But foreigners can buy a property here, right? Not unless they are citizen. So yes, they can fund Filipinos, but sad to say, of course, when it comes to business, I can't I can't say that Filipinos are that quite competitive. Okay, so that's the challenge. The reason why Filipinos can't find good funding, it's because we can't show results. We can't yet show results. And of course, when you have the results already, funding, maybe the investors will come already. Diba?
Yes, and then the good thing for your case, you are very good on English communication. Yes, that is very good. And you know, your country is very beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Nice beach, crystal clear, white sand beach. That is very good. And then the transportation in your place is very nice, right?
Somehow.
You have many airports, right? Cebu, Boston Airport, in Manila, Ninoy Avenue Airport, right? International Airport. Easy for go there. You have the boats, everything like that. So can you, because we are focused on Airbnb,
Okay.
short-term rental space in this time, can you give me some area to share my community who become the hosting in the future? Can you highlight the area that you can help us to connect, to own, to rent, something like that?
Okay. What does your business do? You're saying you're lending or you're owning real estate? You're owning BNBs.
Actually, when we talk about Airbnb, we can do with the two concepts. We
Okay.
can buy or we can rent. It
Okay.
depends on the situation. Can you give some suggestion? What the area is good for my community?
Okay. When you say community, what do you mean? You're finding locations for your BNBs, or you're
No.
looking for people who are interested with this?
No, I mean for my audience who want to become the host in community in terms of buy the lot and build the property, or in terms of the rent in that property and start business immediately.
Okay, now I understand. Well, that's good. Here's the thing: it will depend on the market that you want. But one place that I can recommend you with is Tagaytay. I don't know if you've heard this. So Tagaytay is a somehow
Volcano.
no, Taal is the volcano, but you can see Taal from Tagaytay. Okay, Tagaytay has a high elevation. Tagaytay is a somewhat a mountain. If you're looking from the Taal volcano, Tagaytay is somewhat high. It's 600 meters above sea level. Okay, so somehow it's cold there, and there's a lot of people coming there in Tagaytay, and I've seen a lot of people who are hosting BNBs there. Though some of I've experienced booking some of my Airbnb bookings there in Tagaytay, and it's a good community. It's a good place. There's always a market there, especially within these coming holidays. Filipinos like Filipinos like to do vacations. Usually, if they retreat from Manila, they want a short vacation. Tagaytay is the place to go.
Yes. Actually, I have been Tagaytay one time. That's why I know about volcano.
Okay.
And then in that place, it's really good environment in
Cause
Tagaytay.
it-
And then, yes, when they bring me from the SM to my hotel, I can see the view, sea view from the top of the mountain, right?
Yes.
It's really beautiful, and the hosting Airbnb in that city, they have the good opportunity for occupancy rate is very high.
Yes.
I guess have the hosting about 2,000 up, but almost fully occupancy rate all the time, especially in the holiday. That is very good. If we have some of my audience can contact you directly, can you give me some of detail to can contact you?
Okay. So for people who are listening here, you can find me on TikTok at The Lazy Investor. So, or my name, Jeric Arboleda. You can find me on TikTok there, talking about real estate, talking about insurances and investments. You can find me on Facebook on Jeric Arboleda. I think in the coming time, I will be rebranding myself to The Lazy Investor. And also on YouTube, Jeric Arboleda, same. If you can, or you have something to tell me directly, you can see my, I think, is it okay to provide the WhatsApp number here?
Yes. That is good.
So you can message me on WhatsApp at 0977-677-2933. That's 0977-677-2933. So only contact me if you have something that we can talk about real estate or any investment. Okay? So it's just that I'm hating a lot of scams right now because a lot of people are contacting me without any permission on the WhatsApp.
Aside from WhatsApp, do you have another application, maybe Viber?
Viber, yes. Same number. Same number on Viber.
That's
Okay.
good. And then my last question, if you are 31, right?
Yes.
If you have a chance to travel back in time to meet your younger person, and then you have a short period of time to talk with yourself, especially about the real estate, what do you want to talk with yourself if you have only 1 minute?
I've been asking this to myself. Can I shift the topic here? Is it okay? Shift the
Yes.
topic on maybe handling the life itself. Okay. So here's what I'm going to say to my older or to my younger son. Seth, okay, it's okay. Everything will go well. You'll go through a lot, and things may not be doing well right now, but all of this is part of your growth. Whatever you're doing right now, maybe you're not certain with it, but there's always that uncertainty, and that's part of life. And when it comes to that uncertainty, I guess that's the greatest part or maybe plan of God, where you are going to go best. Okay, because okay, so I'll cut that. I'm not talking to my younger self anymore, because here's the thing: people are usually not taking that step when it comes to real estate. Maybe there's something stopping them, and maybe they're thinking that everything should be on the perfect timing. Now, it will cause analysis paralysis. So I've been through a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes. But lo and behold, see me right now. Those mistakes are part of my growth, and those mistakes are part of my stories where I can share this with other people. Can you understand me? So here's the reason why I'm not going to talk about real estate with myself. It's because it's okay to make mistakes. And we'd rather take a step to your dreams, than over analyzing everything and just miss out on every opportunity.
I can feel you are really real man. I believe deep in my mind. For some men become like you, it's not easy. Right? When we talk about real estate, about the agency broker, it's not easy. We need to drain energy, we need to spend time, we need to focus, and the most important, we need to put our commitment, consistency, repeat your action, repeat again and again. Yes.
So that's what matters. The step that you're taking right now. That's what matters most.
That is that become the success man.
Yes.
When you become the business owner, it's very lonely.
Yeah, it's lonely at the top.
Sometimes it's not good luck, right? Your wife, your children will be not understand you. Why you don't have time for me? Why you keep doing this?
Yes,
Right?
that's the
Why you keep to do it? I cannot see the result. You cannot get money from it. But they forget what they can take, they can have now because you do this thing.
yes.
Hello, champion. This is Tamsai. Welcome to Boss B&B. Imagine where you will be 6 months from now if income doesn't the issue that you need to bring to think before sleep. Imagine what if you feel if day after this day income doesn't the issue that you need to look the price when you bring your family go to the night restaurant. That is the result you will get from this program if you come with the fully commitment, would you? But if you think this program can make you get rich quick overnight by you no sweat in your hand or your back, this is not your pace. Why this program can help you impact and can change your life? Well, number one, because this program can help you unlock and generate robotic income. The reason number two is this program allow you to have more time to scale your business and grow your company. Why? Because now you have money in your hand, you can own this world. Would you agree? So go ahead, click link below, watch and consume my free content.